Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about how to master the art of conversation with women. So, one of the most important things that you need to do when you are trying to get better at communicating with women is to let go of the outcome. Don't be focused on getting her number, on getting her to be your girlfriend, on sleeping with her. What you want to do is you just want to have the goal of just getting better at communicating with women. And so basically, you can go up to any woman and just strike up a normal conversation with them and have a nice conversation with them, have a fun conversation with them. That's ideally what you want to do. So, this is a very instructive coaching video on how to get better at communicating with women. So, there isn't any special pickup lines you need to say because you see all these like different like these pickup artists, and pickup artists give me the biggest headache because they come up with these most really weird, bizarre things. And it's like, you don't need to do that to talk to a woman. You just talk to them like you would talk to anybody. Okay, you talk to them like how you would if you're seeing your friend who you hadn't seen in a while. When you're meeting and talking to women, you don't need to come up with these special things. Okay, you just talk to them like a normal person. So I'll give you an example. Okay, of how you can do this and an example of what I did. So when I was I think it was about maybe about 23 or 24 years old. I I'm 32 now, in case anyone's wondering. Um, I realized that I was painfully awkward, painfully shy, and my social skills were absolutely rubbish. So I decided that I was sick of that and I wanted to change that. And I didn't want to be like that anymore. Because I noticed how, sort of like my parents or people from like older generations was like really good at just striking up conversations with random people in the supermarket. And I was like, I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to just chat to someone and not feel like I want the world to swallow me up when someone talks to me, basically. So I'll give you a couple of examples. So there was an example of there was a shop called Subway. Um, well, yeah, they're everywhere, aren't they? The Subway shop, where you can get sandwiches from. Um, and so I was in a Subway once, and there was a woman at the counter. I think she was about the same age as me, so automatically I was like, okay, yeah, this is probably someone I can relate to and probably talk to. Um, and I was like thinking, okay, so what can I say to her? And what I could hear in the background was like it was around Christmas time, so there was like Christmas music playing. And I said to her, "Oh yeah, you must be getting really sick of the Christmas music on loop." And she sort of laughed and was like, "Oh, it's not too bad." And we had like a little jokey experience. It was just joking basically as she made up my order. And it was like joking and like still talking as I was walking out the shop with the sandwich because it was quite empty at that time. I think I was like the only person in there, so um, it was really easy to talk to her and to chat with her, and we just had like a little fun exchange. And then the next time I went in there, I was like, "Oh, you must be getting really sick and tired of it now," because it was maybe like a week or so later, and she was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, it is really starting to get my nerves hearing it all the time on loop." And then in that same interaction, she gave me a discount on my sandwich. And all I was doing was I was just noticing something in our environment, mentioning it, making a joke about it, and just having a nice little conversation with her. And then the next time she remembered me, and she even gave me a discount on my sandwich. So magic really does happen when you get out of your house and you just start talking to people and having conversations with them as if they were your buddies. Because I went in there and I approached her as if I was talking to like one of my friends who was working there. You know, just making a little joke about, oh yeah, you must be getting really sick and tired of the music now, it must be driving you insane. Just talking to her like a friend. And I wasn't out to get her number or anything because I was just more focused on trying to better my communication skills. Um, and sometimes if you don't really know what to say to someone, but you still want to do this, you just give them a compliment. So, for example, there was this old lady who was, well, she wasn't that old, but I'm not talking like a pensioner sort of age. I'm talking like she was maybe about between 50 and 60 maybe. And she had like this really sparkly eyeshadow on. And yeah, I could tell that she made the effort and she clearly liked the eyeshadow, because she wasn't really wearing anything else makeup wise. She just had this like really sparkly eyeshadow on. And as I was like buying the thing that I wanted to get, I just said to her, "Oh, you've got a really nice eyeshadow." Um, and she was like, she just lit up, and she just sort of like looked around to see if like any of her other colleagues had heard, and she was like, "Oh, thanks, wow," and she was just really really happy, and all I did was just give her an authentic compliment. I just noticed that she obviously cared a lot about that eyeshadow. She really liked it. It looked really nice on her for a woman of that age, and I just gave her a little compliment, and she lit up. It was like I just offered her or just given her like £100. If I just given her money, that's how lit up she looked. And all it took was just one little compliment, just one little nice word of kindness. And I probably made that woman's day. I mean, if she lit up that much, I must have made her day. Obviously, I don't know that for sure, but there may have been 100 other people after me that complimented her on her eyeshadow. But it was just one of those little things, and it's just sometimes just being nice to someone. So you don't have to like be thinking in your head too much about, oh God, what am I gonna say? I hope I'm not coming across too weird. Or I gotta say something. I gotta try and get a number. Or I hope you don't need to be thinking about those things. Just go out there and start talking to people. You don't even if you're really worried about talking about women too, then start off with like talking to guys, like talking to people who work in guys that work in shops, or it could be that you go on a bus and there's like an old man and you decide to sit next to him and go and ask him about how his day is going, what he's up to that day. It's just being friendly. It's just giving. Even if you want to start off small, you could be talking about the weather. And a good thing to do is to joke like this. So let's say, for example, you get on a bus and it's absolutely pouring down with rain. It's like the most miserable weather you can think of. If you go past someone and they look you in the eye, you can smile at them and be like, "Oh, it's great weather today, isn't it?" It's like we're in the Bahamas, right? It's just like little things like that. Um, and maybe you'll just get a smile out of them, or maybe they'll talk to you as well. But it's just about just being able to sort of, being able to strike up a little conversation or just say something to anyone. So my goal for you then, as a coach, to get out your house and go and talk to someone, right? You don't, and if you think that you're being weird or creepy, then usually you'll get that vibe. So let's say you go up to someone and you approach them. Let's say there's a woman at a bus stop who you start talking to. If she starts to look at her phone and become uncomfortable, just stop talking to her. If you think someone's getting uncomfortable, then stop talking to them. That's all you need to do. Just stop talking to them. And all you need to say is, well, I hope you have a really nice day, and then get on with whatever it is that you're going to be doing, right? So it could be that you're going to the local bakery or the game shop, or you're going to go and look at new phones in a phone shop, or you're going to the Apple store, whatever it may be. Just get out of your house and talk to people. And if you're even too shy to do that, just look people in the eyes, stand up straight with your head up, and then when you walk past someone, look them in the eye and smile at them. Now, so most of the time when you're walking by people, they won't look at you, but sometimes they do, and they give you a smile back, right? And that's how you can start if you're really, really shy and awkward and have lots of social anxiety. But magic really does seem to happen when you're out about and about. Like, think about the discount that I got. All I did was like make a joke with a girl in a Subway shop, and she was willing to give me a discount on my next sandwich the next time I came in. So you never know if you're going to make a new friend. You never know if you just can have a great conversation where you just light someone up on the inside and you feel lit up too. And it really does make you feel good to go out there and talk and interact with other people, and to joke and to laugh with them and to have a good time. And if you're really bold, and let's say you do start a conversation with a woman who you find quite attractive, and things seem to be going well, and you're talking for a little while, and you're having a laugh and you're bantering, just say, "Oh, well," get your phone out and just say, "Give me your number." And then see what she does. If she likes you, if she's interested, she will give you her number. But don't be focused on that to begin with. Just be focusing on being able to talk to people. And if you do that once a day for a year, for example, you're going to get really, really good at being able to strike up conversations with random people. But do it with everybody. Talk to old ladies, old men, talk to people who are working in shops. Talk to people who are in the shops in the queue. Talk to everybody. Just be happy, just be friendly, and be nice to everybody, and watch the magic happen. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christinelovich.com, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.